Hey, what's up everybody? It's Nick Chino from VigilanteDetective.com and welcome to my rock album review of the third studio album from Hard Rockers Monster Truck. It's called True Rockers. That's right, this is the third studio album from Monster Truck. They follow up to 2013's Furiosity and 2016's Sittin' Heavy. And Monster Truck are from my hometown, Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. I've met the guys and seen them live a couple of times through my work over at Y108, the radio station. And I also have a little Monster Truck pic here, if you can see that. A Monster Truck logo on there, and on the back, the initials of Jeremy Weiderman, who is the guitar player of Monster Truck, so I keep that in my my pick arsenal. And yeah, these guys are one of the hardest working bands in rock right now. They tour everywhere, they tour all the time. They've opened up tours for Nickelback and Slash in the past. They've made a name for themselves here in Hamilton and Canada, as well as internationally. And you know what? Monster Truck are the real deal. If I could describe the Monster Truck sound, I would say they're a meat and potatoes rock band. You know, they have riffs, they got great vocals, the drums, the bass, the organ, they have everything you need for kind of a rock recipe. If I could describe them in terms of food, they're kind of like a hearty, chunky soup. You know, like the ones that you get at the grocery store. You know, they're hearty, they got all the things that you need for a great rock recipe. And yeah, they're like a hearty stew. And you know what? This album is a meat and potatoes, chunky soup kind of record. This album already starts out in style because it's got the title track called True Rocker featuring Dee Snider of Twisted Sister, who appears on this song, and in the middle of the song he kind of does like a big kind of spoken word speech. He sounds like a rock and roll preacher, a rock and roll evangelist, and that's a running theme of this album. It's not just about rocking out, it's about rock and the state of rock and the future of rock, and that is a running theme throughout this whole album. Alright, so let's get to my highlights from this record. There's a song called Thunder Truck, which I really enjoyed. Obviously that title is a nod to AC/DC's Thunderstruck. Some awesome organ on that song. There's a song on this record which was the first single called Evolution, which is a little bit different from Monster Truck. You know, their sound has always been kind of mainstream rock, but on Evolution it's got a little bit of a slicker production on the vocals. Maybe the guitars aren't quite as high as the rest of the tracks on this album. But you know what? It's a great song and a great choice for his first single, and he's just, you know, got a little bit of a slicker production. There's a song on here called Devil Don't Care, which just proves that John Harvey, the lead vocalist in Monster Truck, is one of the best rock vocalists in the world right now. It's a blues-driven song. It's got lots of great harmonica on that. There's another song on the kind of like starting off the second half of this record called Young City Hearts. This was kind of like a surprise for me. I wasn't really expecting this song, but it's got a great melody. It's a little bit poppier than some of the Monster Truck material that we've heard in the past, but I really, really enjoyed that. It might have been my favorite song on the record, called Young City Hearts. And then there's another song on this record that closes things out. It's called The Howlin'. It's just a classic Monster Truck rock album closer. In terms of the lowlights for me on this record, there was a song called Undone, which is just kind of standard blues rock. Another song called In My Own World, which kind of felt like filler to me. Overall, the album slipped a little bit for me in the second half of the album, and some of the songs didn't really grab me as much as, you know, say the first half of the record, or even some of the songs that Monster Truck have released in the past. They have great singles in their arsenal, like Sweet Mountain River, you know, Seven Seas Blues, Righteous Smoke, The Lion, Old Train. They have a lot of great songs in their repertoire, and maybe some of the songs in the second half of this album don't quite live up to those, you know, top tier Monster Truck songs. With True Rockers from Monster Truck, it's their third studio record, and it kind of depends on what you expect from Monster Truck and really from any band that you enjoy. Do you want them to kind of keep the train rolling, so to speak? Do you want the songs just to be rocking and have that strong rock vibe and have those great vocals? Or do you want your music to be a little bit more experimental and for a band to kind of go in more directions? I think with this album, it's a Monster Truck record. Like I said, it's meat and potatoes, and they don't really stray too far from the Monster Truck path, and that's something I would like to see them do more on future records. But like I said, there's a theme on this album that rock isn't only the genre of music on this record, it is a way of life for the Monster Truck guys. They live the lifestyle, they look the part of a kind of like a road-driven rock band, you know, a meat and potatoes rock band, and you know what, they have a great message on this album, which is to keep rock alive, and that's something that I can surely dig. Overall, like I said, the record was a little bit front-loaded, but it wasn't a chore to listen to. It actually kind of went by really, really quickly, and overall, it's a really great listen. If you know you want to listen to it in the car, it's a great record to listen to outside. If you're barbecuing or, you know, doing anything, whether it be driving music or moshing music, It's got what you need if you love meat and potatoes, you know, just riff heavy, vocal heavy rock and roll. So I'm gonna give the third studio album from Monster Truck called True Rockers a 6 out of 10. That's what I thought of the new record from Monster Truck. It's called True Rockers. Let me know what you think of this album in the comments below. Make sure to like this video. Make sure to share it with your friends if you know fellow rock fans, fellow Monster Truck fans. Let them know about this video and let them know about all the rock album reviews right now over on YouTube and at VigilanteDetective.com. We got Paul McCartney, Egypt Station. We got the new Lenny Kravitz record, Raise Vibration. The Kooks, Let's Go Sunshine. My kind of goal with these reviews is just to keep doing them, keep talking about rock and roll, sharing that stuff with you guys, and just enjoying all the new records that we have coming out over the next little while. So make sure to interact and check out the other videos. And you can check me out on social media as well at The Walking Nick and at VigilanteDetective.com. We'll see you guys in the next rock album review. This is Cheetah, out.